Jayla, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You
Can't work out technology to save my life, but I'm good.
technological issues, which would be me, typically. First of all, congratulations on everything. I mean,
Thank you.
the Friday night concert, you were at Lizzo's concert. You were, in my opinion, like guest of honor. It was just amazing to see you on the screen, see you take over, do your solo. I know it was short, but it would had a great impact.
Thank you. It was definitely a highlight for me. It was great to be back on the stage and dancing, alongside of the girls and with Lizzo. Doesn't matter if it was 2 minutes or 2 hours, but I'm just thankful for whatever opportunity I have.
So what was it like? I mean, that was like a mini family reunion.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it was great to see everybody and connect with everybody and just be in that space again and be at a sound check and be part of the rehearsals and the whole getting ready process and how everyone just kind of vibes with each other and prepping for the show and all that kind of stuff like that. And then the lead up comes to being ready for the show and being backstage and ready for everything to happen. And that's when like the real excitement happens, is just seeing how everything fully comes together.
Well, and also, and prior to this, let's go back to, was it September 12th? The Emmys.
Oh yes, I was like, wait, what was September 12th? Yes.
Oh my God. September 12th was the Emmys. You were there, and Lizzo, you guys won. Watch out for the big girls. It was outstanding competition program.
Yes, yes, yes.
Her first nomination and her first Emmy.
I mean, she's got 2 of the EGOTs already.
Talk about what that was like. I mean, first of all, going to the Emmys, just wrapping your head around that. I mean, being treated kind of first class treatment.
Yeah, I mean,
labs, all of that.
First it starts with the preparation, which, you can, just kind of go and anything, off the rack in your closet. I mean, to the Emmys.
It's like first class all the way. Actually, somebody doing your makeup, everything.
Right? I did my own makeup, actually.
Well, and I don't know that people know that you are an extremely talented makeup artist. I mean, that's
Thank you. I wanted to hire a makeup artist initially, and then I like thought about it and I was like, well, what if it doesn't look the way that I want it to? I was like, then I'm not going to feel confident. And like, if my makeup looks bad because I did it, then at least I can, salvage it, or, I guess dress was everything I wanted to be. No shortages of feeling like a first class diva.
That was amazing.
That experience.
Who picked out your dress?
So there's a local designer here in Portland, who's also a drag performer named Jocelyn Knobs. She does a lot of costumes for herself and a lot of other performers. And I had seen some of her work on Bougie, who's coming to Bend. And the work was always impeccable. So her and somebody in her drag family, Half Nelson, kind of collabed on it. Like I said what I wanted, but I am a makeup artist, but I can't draw to save my life. So I'm like, hey, well, this is what I want. I want this kind of a color, but I want that. And so like she just kind of took like my jumbled up words and kind of made them into a reality. And we had a couple fittings, and yeah, it was, it was very very cool to see how a piece and a project could kind of come to life, going from like literally a sketch and an idea to a fully compromised look. Like we ended up doing a fitting, and then I rushed, and a friend of mine, Georgia, like gave me a spray tan because for whatever reason, my body, like my upper half, will get really, really tan, and my legs are white. Like they're just pasty, and we know I don't like to wear pantyhose or tights or fishnets. So she's like spray tanned me, and I was like, well, I hope it doesn't transfer onto the gown. But it was just we actually did the final fitting um like hours before I left. Like just because she wanted to make sure that every detail was the exact way that I wanted it, which I fully appreciated, just because like I mean it's the Emmys, like
Well, exactly. And that's potentially once in a lifetime opportunity.
yeah, like
Memorable.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna go again. So I wanted to feel like a princess.
Do you have any fangirl moments with celebrities or somebody that you saw?
So I mean, rewind a few months prior to that, or no, it was actually like a month prior, I went to LA for the HCA Awards. And Michael Keaton was there. And I literally I totally fangirled because I was just like, it's Batman. It's freaking Batman. And he was at the Emmys as well. And just kind of like, oh my God, I've seen this guy twice in 1 month. And I saw, seeing Trevor Noah and Zendaya. I saw her from like afar, like we weren't like that close or anything like that, but like just like I think that she's brilliant,
Very
and
talented.
just seeing all of those, amazing actors that are like at the top of their craft and in a room sharing the space and all that kind of stuff like that was just very, very surreal.
And when you heard them announce Watch Out for the Big Girls as the winner, you guys came out of your seats.
Oh, we sure did. The Queen Lizzo literally like told us.
I can't imagine. What an amazing experience. And I wonder, pretty much, I probably would have slept for a week after that with all that excitement and just leading up to it in the moment and being around everybody and just all about what a cool opportunity.
Yeah, sleep was definitely
and you beat out some big names that have been around. RuPaul, The Amazing Race, The Voice. Yeah, that was amazing. Longevity of those shows.
Yeah.
And being a newcomer, that it's just a testament. The show really touched a lot of people, and beating those shows that have been around, the longevity of them, being a competition show. But Watch Out for the Big Girls did not feel like a competition. I know there was competition, but it wasn't that cutthroat, messy type of competition we're used to.
No, I think that there's all different forms of competition, whether it's like elimination every single week, whether it's one team competing against another, like Amazing Race, or the vocal competition or whatever. But the thing is that the competition, I feel like it was a TV show, it was a reality show. It was a competition show because not only were we competing for a spot to perform and to be on a large stage with Lizzo, we were also competing with ourselves, and we were competing with basically everything that society like kind of puts against or like shoves up against us.
Yeah.
And how they say no. So I feel like it was almost like a competition within a competition within a competition.
Yeah, a lot of layers.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that it resonated with people because it showed that you can compete, that you can, all vie for like a same common goal with somebody, but it doesn't have to be catty or, breaking each other down. And you can really build each other up and cultivate these like amazing relationships. And you even saw like a switch even with the most recent season of RuPaul's All Stars, like because they had all gone through that competition series before, you know what I mean? They knew kind of what to expect, but they've already done these amazing things, that now it was about sisterhood and, you know, kind of like rooting each other on. And I think that that's what the world needs a little bit more of. Is, I mean, trust me, I like messy TV. I mean, I'm like Housewives fanatic. I am like, if there's something that's drama filled, I will watch it. I will pop that popcorn. I will sometimes root on the person that people don't expect me to root on and be like, oh yeah, you better read her for filth or whatever the case is, because it's not my life. You know what I mean?
It's an
And it's
escape.
entertaining. But at the end of the day, but there's so many other layers to entertainment, and I think what people need to see and to witness.
Well, and then fast forward to Friday night. Lizzo was in Portland,
Mm-hmm.
and you performed.
Yes, I
That
did.
was really amazing. Seeing yourself, have you been able to look back on all the videos that other people have taken?
I watched them all as they were coming through, and you know, was trying to reshare and repost, and then friends texted me videos, and yeah, it was just it was so amazing to hear the amount of love that I had gotten, to feel it, to know that, you know, what I do is received by people and respected by people. You know, and not just in, you know, the platforms that we're given, you know what I mean? Like, we want to be able to see it in any facet of life. So, you know, outside of a bar, a nightclub, you know, a theater, like this was an arena, you know, a completely
It was a
sold
sold out arena.
concert. Yeah. And to receive like that immense like support was just so amazing. Like I ended up like getting off the stage. I tried not to cry. I was like trying not to like, and I'm like, okay, taking deep breaths, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not like, I was like, I feel like I'm winded from like doing that short little dance, but I was like, I'm winded because I'm trying to like catch up with my breath, trying not to cry. I'm trying not to ruin this makeup. And then, you know, I went to the side of the stage and watched the girls and cheer them on. And then I went out into the audience so I could like have like that like experience of like watching the show. And, you know, I got to meet some people in the process and take pictures and hug people. And it was just a really, really beautiful experience.
I can imagine the emotion that went with that. Were you surprised at the reception you received?
Yes and no. I think that I'll always be surprised to have a large group of people, or just people in general, be supportive, because, you know, of how crazy things can be in the world right now. We don't know where people stand with things, and, you know, people support what I'm doing or what my message is. People support what Lizzo's message is, which is just all about acceptance and self-love and empowerment and all that kind of stuff like that.
In the concert this Thursday, November 10th.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh.
You never know.
Oh, Jayla. It's just such, at least from where I'm sitting, I just love watching this journey that you're on.
Thank you.
I mean, not only just what we see on stage, but just knowing you, you know, how long I've known you, 6-7 years, roughly.
I think, did we say 8?
I keep saying 10.
Wasn't it like 2014?
I think so.
I think that's when, yeah, because that's when, no.
Maybe it was 16.
No, that's late.
So maybe it was 14. I'd say 7 or 8 years, I think, is where we're at.
Like 8 or 9 years.
But I mean, and you're still the same Jayla that I met that very first day. I mean, you've just stayed true.
I mean, I don't know how to be anybody else.
to So the Emmys was an amazing experience. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Everybody had their picture taken with the trophy.
It's heavier than I thought.
I suppose they didn't give you like little ones, like little take home party favor Emmys.
Oh, it's coming.
The concert last Friday on November 4th with Lizzo. She's back in Portland on November 10th, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You may or may not be performing again at the concert.
You never know. I might be like Houdini and make an appearance. I may not. My spirit might just be in the building that day.
And more drag brunch. And then 2023, I think it's just going to be filled with all kinds of really cool opportunities.
Fingers crossed. I'm ready. I am ready.
All right, girly.
Oh gosh.
This thing before we throw our computers against the wall.
That is definitely gonna happen.
Okay. All right, Levy. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.